A former Baraboo student is calling on the district to ban the Confederate flag and take a hard look at the way it teaches black history. Deja Banks filed a lawsuit against the district back in January for allegedly failing to respond to multiple complaints of racism. Jamie Perez shares her experience and why she's demanding change.
Actually, it's kind of sad, because there should not be a debate on treating people equally based on their race.
Deja Banks left the Baraboo School District after finally having enough with the racial harassment she said she dealt with for years. On top of being called a cotton picker and the N-word on numerous occasions, according to a lawsuit she filed against the district in January, she also said the school allowed students to wear Confederate flags.
When I went there, they allowed that to happen.
What do you mean? Like, can you give me an example?
They allowed students to wear shirts and hats and belts of the Confederate flag at school, and nothing was said.
Banks said she tried asking the principal to not allow this and tried talking to the students themselves about why it made her uncomfortable, but said that no one would listen. Banks believes a lot of it has to do with how little students are taught about black history.
You would only learn about black history in February, just the month of February 1st to February 28th, and then March 1st, it'd be back to white history.
With the issue now being talked about nationwide, Banks wanted to challenge the school district to do something in hopes of making future black students' experience here better than she said hers was.
So there's a lot that I don't know about my history, and that frustrates me.
In Baraboo, I'm Jamie Perez, News 3 Now.
We reached out to the school district for a response to Banks' claims. They said they are not commenting on it. Meanwhile, Banks said they are still in the midst of the lawsuit that was filed back in January.